Listen, don't scream at me.
Okay, Kanye. Thank you, Kanye.
Welcome to our channel, where we delve into the fascinating histories of notable figures. We're ranking the top 20 Black people in the world according to level of protection today. Every famous person and world leader has personal security information to protect and safeguard them. Come along as we explore the lives of these extraordinary people and learn the steps they take to ensure their well-being. 20. Zendaya is one of the most good Black people in the world. The professional Zendaya Marie Stormer Coleman was born in Oakland, California on September 1, 1996. Claire Stormer and Kazembe Ajamu Coleman are her parents. Zendaya started out as a backup dancer and child model. She became well known as the lead character on the Disney Channel sitcom, Shake It Up, from 2010 to 2013, and she has since had great success in the acting world. Among Zendaya's most prominent roles are the following: Casey Cooper from the 2015 to 2018 Disney Channel series, Casey Undercover; Michelle M.J. Jones, who will appear in the 2017 to 2018 Marvel Cinematic Universe Spider-Man films; Rue, who has starred in the HBO drama series Euphoria since 2019, and is the recipient of a Primetime Emmy Award. Zendaya has not only acted but also released music and modeled, showing up in prestigious advertising campaigns for companies like Tommy Hilfiger. Listed as one of the most influential celebrities by Time and Forbes, she is regarded as a fashion icon. Zendaya, who is only 26 years old, has already made a name for herself in Hollywood as one of the industry's most gifted and accomplished young actors. She keeps taking on difficult and varied roles that highlight her remarkable range as an actor. 19. John Legend is one of the most guarded Black people in the world. Springfield, Ohio was the place of John Roger Stevens' birth on December 28, 1978, when he went under the stage name John Legend. Ronald Lamar Stevens and Phyllis Elaine Stevens are his parents. Legend picked up the piano at the age of 4, and in 1999, he earned a degree in English and American literature from the University of Pennsylvania. In college, he started writing, recording, and performing his own music and joined the a cappella group Counterparts. Legend relocated to New York City after receiving his degree, where he started working as a management consultant and furthered his musical career. Legend was eventually signed to Kanye West's Good Music label in 2004 after the rapper became aware of him. Legend won 3 Grammy Awards, including Best New Artist, for his critically and commercially successful 2004 debut studio album, Get Lifted. Since then, he has put out 7 more studio albums, all of which have garnered positive reviews. Legend is well known for his charitable endeavors outside of the music industry, especially in the fields of education and criminal justice reform. He has been a vocal supporter of social justice causes. As he approaches his early 40s, John Legend, who has won 12 Grammy Awards, an Oscar and a Tony Award, remains one of the most well-known and prosperous singer-songwriters of his generation. 18. Pharrell Williams is one of the most good Black people in the world. On April 5, 1973, Pharrell Williams was born in Virginia Beach. He is the child of Pharrell Williams and Carolyn Williams. Pharrell demonstrated a natural talent and love of music at a young age. Together with his friend Chad Hugo, he founded the production duo The Neptunes when he was a teenager. They collaborated to create innumerable hit songs for well-known performers, such as Justin Timberlake, JayZ, Britney Spears, and many more. Pharrell's breakthrough as a solo artist occurred in 2013, when the soundtrack to Despicable Me 2 featured his hit song Happy. The positive, upbeat song became a worldwide sensation, topping charts all over the world and nominating Pharrell for an Academy Award. In addition to being successful in music, Pharrell is also a successful businessman and fashion designer. In addition to co-founding the apparel companies Billionaire Boys Club and Ice Cream, he has worked with well-known companies like Adidas on successful product lines. Pharrell Williams, who is currently in his late 40s, is still a significant and creative force in the music and fashion industries. His business acumen, creative vision, and charitable endeavors within his community have earned him widespread respect. 17. Idris Elba is one of the most guarded Black women in the world. On September 6, 1972, Idris Elba was born in Hackney, London, England. Winston Elba, a man from Sierra Leone, and Eve, a woman from Ghana, are his parents. Elba started his career in the early 1990s, making brief appearances on British television series. After developing an interest in acting as a teenager, he became known for his dramatic acting skills when he was cast as Stringer Bell in the critically acclaimed HBO series The Wire in 2002. Elba has since starred in several well-known motion pictures and television series, such as Luther 2010 to 2019. Elba won numerous awards for his portrayal of the title character, Detective Chief Inspector John Luther, in this highly regarded BBC crime drama series. The Pacific 2010 is a miniseries about World War II's Pacific Theater. Mandela, Long Walk to Freedom, 2013. This biographical drama film starred Elba as Nelson Mandela. The Dark Tower 2017, drawn from the fantasy/western book series by Stephen King. The 2019 action movie Hobbs and Shaw is part of the Fast and Furious franchise. Elba is well known for his acting career as well as his musical career. As a DJ and producer, he has released multiple albums and EPs under the moniker DJ Big Dries. Idris Elba is still one of the most sought-after and well-liked actors of his generation at the age of 50. Over his career, he has received numerous nominations for Emmy, Golden Globe, and BAFTA awards. Elba's adaptability has earned him widespread respect. 16. Lewis Hamilton is one of the most good black people in the world. On January 7, 1985, Lewis Hamilton was born in Stevenage, England. When he was 10 years old, Ron Dennis, the manager of the McLaren team, noticed that he had a natural aptitude for go-karting and signed him to their young driver program. Hamilton advanced quickly through the junior racing ranks, taking home victories in the GP2 Series in 2006 and the Formula Renault UK Championship in 2003. With the McLaren team, he made his Formula One debut in 2007 and finished second in the World Drivers' Championship that year. At age 23, Hamilton became the youngest champion in Formula One history in 2008 after winning his first World Championship. In 2014, 2015, 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020, he repeated as champion, further solidifying his place among the sport's greatest of all time. Since joining Mercedes in 2013, Hamilton has been a key member of the team's transformation into one of the most dominant teams in Formula One for the previous 10 years. He is the owner of multiple records, including the most victories, pole positions, and podium placements. Away from the track, Hamilton is renowned for his social justice activism and support. At 38 years old, Hamilton is still an active and highly competitive driver, despite rumors of his potential retirement in recent years. He continues to be one of the top contenders for the Formula One World Championship each season. 15. Jesse Jackson is one of the most guarded black people in the world. On October 8, 1941, Jesse Louis Jackson Sr. was born in Greenville, South Carolina. He is a politician, civil rights activist, and Baptist minister from the United States. Jackson was a young man who personally witnessed racial discrimination while growing up in segregated Greenville. After transferring from the University of Illinois to North Carolina A&T, he joined the civil rights movement by taking part in marches and sit-ins. Jackson befriended Martin Luther King Jr. after joining the Southern Christian Leadership Conference, SCLC, in 1965. Following King's death in 1968, Jackson assumed leadership of the Poor People's Campaign and carried on King's legacy of promoting social and economic justice for the underprivileged and disenfranchised. Jackson rose to national prominence in the 1970s and 1980s, and he unsuccessfully sought the Democratic presidential nomination in 1984 and 1988. His campaign centered on issues such as the abolition of apartheid in South Africa, the advancement of economic and social equality, and the empowerment of African Americans. Jackson's campaigns were historic because they made him the first African American to seriously pursue the presidency, even though he did not win the nomination. He became a powerful voice in the Democratic Party by mobilizing African American voters and addressing issues of racial and economic injustice. Jackson carried on his activism through his groups, the National Rainbow Coalition and the Rainbow/Push Coalition, following his presidential campaigns. Throughout his lengthy career, he has consistently spoken out in favor of economic justice, human rights, and civil rights. Even though he is 80 years old, Jackson is still involved in politics and social justice issues, using his platform and power to draw attention to the persistent racial and economic divide in the United States. 14. Denzel Washington is one of the most guarded black people in the world. December 28, 1954, Denzel Hayes Washington Jr. was born in Mount Vernon, New York. He is a well-known American actor, producer, and director who is considered to be among the best and most significant performers of his generation. Washington attended Fordham University, where he first studied journalism before deciding to pursue drama, and he was raised in a middle-class family. He started his acting career in the early 1980s, both on stage and television after graduating. His breakthrough performance was in the 1987 film Cry Freedom, for which he was nominated for his first Academy Award as Best Supporting Actor. For his role in Glory, he went on to win the 1990 Oscar for Best Supporting Actor. Washington became one of Hollywood's most renowned leading men over the course of the following 3 decades, appearing in critically acclaimed movies like Malcolm X, The Shawshank Redemption, Training Day, Flight, and Fences. He has received 2 wins and 6 nominations for the Academy Award for Best Actor. Washington has directed multiple movies, such as Antoine Fisher and The Great Debaters. In addition to his acting career, he has received recognition for his dedication to social and political concerns, and for using his position to promote causes like racial justice, poverty alleviation, and education. Washington, who is currently in his late 60s, is still a well-known and respected personality in the entertainment business. He keeps taking on difficult and thought-provoking roles. 13. Michael Jordan is one of the most guarded black people in the world. On February 17, 1963, Michael Jordan was born in Brooklyn, New York. Raised in Wilmington, North Carolina, he became a standout player at UNC, where as a freshman he assisted in leading the Tar Heels to an NCAA title in 1982. The Chicago Bulls selected Jordan 3rd overall in the 1984 NBA draft. He made an immediate impression and was named Rookie of the Year in 1985. Jordan won the NBA Finals MVP award 6 times while leading the Bulls to 6 NBA titles: 1991, 1992, 1993, 1996, 1997, 1998, over the course of the following 15 seasons. Jordan was a 14-time NBA All-Star, a 10-time NBA scoring champion, and the regular season MVP 5 times during his playing career. For good reason, he is considered the best basketball player of all time because of his unmatched abilities, athleticism, fierce competition, and influence on the game. Outside of the court, Jordan's endorsement agreement with Nike helped to establish the wildly popular Air Jordan line of clothing and sneakers, making him a global marketing icon. Over the years, he has also been involved in a number of business and charitable endeavors. 12. Kanye West is one of the most guarded black people in the world. June 8, 1977, saw the birth of Kanye Omari West in Atlanta, Georgia. He was raised in Chicago by his single mother after his parents divorced when he was a small child. From an early age, West demonstrated a talent for music and the arts. In the 1990s, while majoring in English at Chicago State University and attending Chicago's American Academy of Art, he started producing songs for local rappers. The turning point in West's career was when he started producing songs for JayZ's album, The Blueprint, in 2000. His productions were widely praised, which made him a highly sought-after producer. 2004 saw the release of West's first studio album, The College Dropout, which became a huge commercial and critical success, and was awarded Best Rap Album at the Grammy Awards. West put out a number of highly regarded and significant albums over the course of the following 10 years, including Late Registration 2005, Graduation 2007, 808s and Heartbreak 2008, and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy 2010. His inventive production techniques, reflective and socially aware lyrics, and ability to meld pop, soul, and electronic music into his hip-hop sound have made him well known. Over the years, though, West has also courted a great deal of controversy due to his outspoken political views, his struggles with mental health, and his interruption of Taylor Swift's 2009 VMA acceptance speech. Aside from music, West has dabbled in a number of business endeavors, such as his lucrative JayZ clothing line with Adidas and his unsuccessful 2020 presidential campaign. He has sold more than 150 million records worldwide, making him one of the best-selling musicians of all time. Over his career, he has received 21 Grammy Awards. Hip-hop and pop artists that have come after West have been greatly influenced by his music and persona, which has had a huge cultural impact. He is recognized by many as one of the key players and innovators of contemporary music. 11. Naomi Campbell is one of the most guarded black women in the world. Early years and ascent to the status of supermodel. On May 22, 1970, Naomi Campbell was born in Streatham, South London. Her ballet dancer mother, who was a single parent, raised her. At the tender age of 15, Campbell started her modeling career after being found at a nearby Covent Garden market. She gained notoriety fast, being among the first black models to appear on the covers of British Vogue and other magazines in 1987. Campbell was one of the most sought-after supermodels in the world in the late 1980s and early 1990s, participating in a large number of runway shows and high-end advertising campaigns. She belonged to the select group of supermodels known as the Big Five, which also included Christy Turlington, Claudia Schiffer, Cindy Crawford, and Linda Evangelista. Campbell has modeled as well as pursued an acting career, making appearances in TV series, movies, and music videos. She started her own perfume line and has pursued a number of business endeavors, such as serving as the global ambassador for the maternal health organization White Ribbon Alliance. Over the years, Campbell has been embroiled in a number of controversy that have included assault claims, tantrums, and a well-publicized community service sentence for attacking her personal assistant. She has, nevertheless, also advocated for increased diversity and representation in the fashion industry by using her platform. She has raised awareness of racism and prejudice experienced by black models. She established Fashion for Relief, a nonprofit, in 2005, and it has hosted events and fashion shows. Known as one of the first supermodels, Naomi Campbell has had a hugely impactful and revolutionary career. She was among the first black models in the fashion industry to receive both critical and popular acclaim. Campbell's reputation as a genuine industry icon has been solidified by her combination of stunning good looks, a formidable runway presence, and business acumen. 10. Serena Williams is one of the guarded black people in the world. In Saginaw, Michigan on September 26, 1980, Serena Williams was born. Richard, her father, was their first tennis coach and introduced her and her older sister Venus to the game at a young age. The Williams sisters perfected their skills and created their distinctively forceful playing styles while growing up in Compton, California, on public courts. At the age of 14, Serena began her professional career in 1995. She gained notoriety fast after winning the 1999 U.S. Open Grand Slam Singles Championship. Serena Williams would go on to become one of the most successful and dominant athletes in women's tennis history over the course of the following 20 years. The most successful player in the Open era, she has won 23 Grand Slam singles titles, 7 Wimbledons, 3 French Opens, 7 Australian Opens, and 6 U.S. Opens are among them. Along with 4 Olympic gold medals, Serena has also won 14 Grand Slam doubles titles while partnering with her sister Venus. She held the top spot in the world rankings for women's singles tennis for a record-breaking 319 weeks, including 186 weeks in a row from 2013 to 2016. Serena has blazed a trail for women's equality and empowerment outside of the game of tennis. She has been a vocal supporter of racial and gender justice. She started her own jewelry line, clothing line, and venture capital company. Serena has additionally participated in a number of charitable endeavors. She gave birth to her daughter Olympia in 2017 amid potentially fatal complications, bringing attention to the disparities in maternal health that affect black women in particular. Legacy as the greatest of all time. Serena Williams is one of the most dominant athletes in all sports and is recognized by many as the best women's tennis player of all time. Her strength, dexterity, power, and longevity at the pinnacle of the sport are unmatched. Serena has developed into a worldwide symbol and inspiration, going beyond tennis. 9. Will Smith is one of the most guarded black people in the world. On September 25, 1968, Willard Carroll Will Smith Jr. was born in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. His mother worked as a school administrator, and his father was a refrigeration engineer, so he was raised in a middle-class home. Smith began rapping when he was a teenager, and he and his friend Jeffrey Towns founded the hip-hop group DJ JayZ Jeff and the Fresh Prince. They enjoyed a string of success in the 1980s, and in 1988 they took home the inaugural Grammy for Best Rap Performance. Smith entered the acting world in the late 1980s thanks to his charisma and comedic skills. He became well known after starring in the hit sitcom The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air from 1990 to 1996. Following The Fresh Prince, Smith started acting in motion pictures, appearing in successful productions such as Independence Day, 1996, and Bad Boys, 1995. His breakthrough performance in the 1997 film Men in Black solidified his place in the industry. Smith continued to star in a number of critically and commercially successful films over the course of the following 20 years, such as Suicide Squad, Hancock, I Am Legend, Men in Black 2, and Ollie. In addition to being nominated for 2 Academy Awards and 5 Golden Globes, he has won 1 Oscar for Best Actor for his portrayal of Muhammad Ali in the 2001 picture. Smith has engaged in a number of charitable activities outside of acting, such as establishing the Will and Jada Smith Family Foundation to promote community and educational projects. Since 1997, he has been wed to the actress Jada Pinkett Smith. Together, they have 2 children, Jaden and Willow, who have both gone on to have prosperous careers in entertainment. Will Smith is regarded as one of the most successful and significant actors of his generation. He has proven to be incredibly versatile, moving between dramatic and comedic roles with ease. Smith's contagious personality, light-hearted humor, and charisma as a leading man have made him a worldwide sensation and cultural icon. He is among the select few actors who have attained both unmatched commercial success and critical acclaim. 8. Tyler Perry is one of the most guarded Black people in the world. Actor, writer, producer, and director Tyler Perry is from the United States. He is most known for developing the tough older Black woman character Medea for a number of well-liked plays, movies, and TV series. Born in New Orleans, Louisiana, in 1969, at the moment he is 55 years old. He first came to light in the late 1990s with his widely seen stage production of I Can Do Bad All By Myself, which included the Medea role. Has created a number of popular plays, TV series, and movies with the Medea character, such as the TBS/OWN television series, Tyler Perry's House of Pain, and the Medea movie franchise. Has grown to become one of the most prosperous African-American entertainment moguls. As of 2023, his net worth is projected to be $1 billion. Aside from Medea, he is renowned for addressing weighty subjects in his writing, such as mental illness, domestic abuse, and religion. Owns Tyler Perry Studios, one of the biggest production facilities in the country, which is located in Atlanta, Georgia. Has received multiple honors and recognitions throughout his career, including nominations for Primetime Emmys and NAACP Image Awards. 7. LeBron James is one of the most guarded Black people in the world. Basketball player LeBron James is an American who plays professionally. He is regarded by many as one of the all-time great basketball players. Born in Akron, Ohio in 1984, at the moment he is 39 years old. Started his professional career in 2003 after the Cleveland Cavaliers selected him first overall in the high school draft. Throughout his career he has played for the Los Angeles Lakers, Miami Heat, and Cleveland Cavaliers in the NBA. 4 NBA championships, 2012, 2013, 2016, and 2020. The 2009, 2010, 2012, and 2013 NBA MVPs. 18-year NBA All-Star. 2008 and 2012 Olympic gold medalist twice. Recognized as one of the most formidable and versatile players in NBA history, he is renowned for his unique blend of stature, strength, quickness, and talent. Away from the court, he is well known for his charitable endeavors, which include establishing the LeBron James Family Foundation, an organization dedicated to community improvement and education. Is among the wealthiest athletes in the world with a reported net worth of over $1 billion. Recognized as a significant personality in popular culture and sports, possessing an enormous worldwide following. 6. Rihanna is one of the most guarded Black women in the world. Rihanna is a singer, songwriter, and businesswoman from Barbados. She is among the musicians with the greatest lifetime sales. Born in St. Michael, Barbados in 1988, she is 35 years old right now. Made her musical debut in the middle of the 2000s with the release of her first album, Music of the Sun, in 2005, and her debut single, Pon de Replay. Since then, 8 studio albums have been released, featuring hits like Umbrella, Don't Stop the Music, Diamonds, and Work. Over her career, she has received numerous honors, such as 13 American Music Awards and 12 Billboard Music Awards, in addition to her 8 Grammy Awards. She has achieved success as an entrepreneur in addition to music, having founded the hugely popular lingerie and cosmetics brands Fenty Beauty and Savage X Fenty. Rihanna has worked with prestigious fashion labels like Puma and is renowned for her daring, trend-setting sense of style. Aside from her artistic endeavors, she is well known for her charitable contributions. She established the Clara Lionel Foundation, which focuses on emergency response and global education. Reportedly worth more than $1.7 billion, she is among the wealthiest female musicians globally. Known as a cultural icon who in the last 20 years has had a significant impact on fashion, music, and beauty. 5. Beyonce is one of the most guarded Black people in the world. American singer-songwriter-performer Beyonce hails from the States. Many people consider her to be among the best and most significant performers of her generation. Born in Houston, Texas in 1981. As of right now, she is 42 years old. Began her career as the lead vocalist for the R&B group Destiny's Child in the late 1990s. The group went on to become one of the all-time best-selling girl groups. Started her extraordinarily prosperous solo career in the early 2000s with the release of her debut album, Dangerously in Love, which gave rise to hits like Baby Boy and Crazy in Love. Has since put out 6 critically acclaimed studio albums such as Birthday, I Am, Sasha Fierce, Lemonade, and Renaissance, among other notable releases. With more than 200 million records sold worldwide, one of the best-selling musicians of all time, has the most Grammy Awards of any singer, male or female, with 28 victories. She holds the record for both most Grammy Awards given to singers and most awards given to artists overall. Well known for her amazing vocal range, riveting live shows, and avant-garde visual albums that have completely changed the music business. Accomplished success as an actress, making appearances in movies such as The Lion King and Dreamgirls. An outspoken supporter of feminism and Black empowerment, who uses her platform to celebrate her heritage and give voice to underrepresented groups. One of the wealthiest and most powerful entertainers in the world, with a net worth estimated over $500 million. 4. JayZ is one of the most guarded Black people in the world. Rapper, songwriter, record executive, and businessman JayZ is American. He is among the most well-known and prosperous hip-hop performers of all time. Born in Brooklyn, New York in 1969. At the moment, he is 54 years old. Started his career as a musician in the late 1980s and became well known in the mid-1990s after his debut album Reasonable Doubt was released. Since then, he has put out 14 solo studio albums in addition to collaborative albums with other musicians and his wife Beyonce. 99 Problems, Empire State of Mind, and Dirt Off Your Shoulder are a few of his greatest hits. Is the most Grammy-awarded rapper of all time, having won 23 awards during the course of his career. He is a very successful businessman in addition to his success in music. In addition to investing in a number of businesses, including sports teams, cannabis, and music streaming, he founded the entertainment company Rockefeller Records. His estimated net worth exceeds $1 billion, placing him among the world's wealthiest recording artists. Well known for his philanthropic work through the Sean Carter Foundation, business savvy, and impactful lyrical storytelling. Regarded as a cultural icon who over the past 3 decades has had a significant influence on hip-hop and popular culture in general, has been wed to Beyonce since 2008, and the two are regarded as music's original couple. 3. Oprah Winfrey is one of the most guarded Black people in the world. American media executive Oprah Winfrey also works as an actress, producer, philanthropist, and host of talk shows. She is among the most prosperous and powerful women on the planet. Born in Kosciuszko, Mississippi in 1954. At present, she is 69 years of age. became well known in the middle of the 1980s when she hosted The Oprah Winfrey Show, a talk show that ran for 25 seasons and was enormously popular and influential. She has become one of the wealthiest and most influential people in the entertainment industry through her talk show and other media endeavors. She has acted in a number of movies in addition to her talk show, including The Color Purple, for which she was nominated for an Oscar. She has also started her own magazine, cable channel, production company, and has made large investments in a number of other companies. With a net worth estimated to be over $3.5 billion, she is the first Black female billionaire and among the wealthiest African Americans. Well known for her advocacy and philanthropic endeavors, which include founding the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in Namibia. Regarded as a trailblazer and icon who has influenced political and social issues, combated racism, and empowered women through her platform. Recognized with multiple honors throughout her career, such as the Cecil B. DeMille Award, the Presidential Medal of Freedom, and numerous Emmy and Peabody Awards. 2. Michelle Obama is a former First Lady of the United States, author and attorney from America. As the first First Lady, she was an African-American woman, born in Chicago, Illinois in 1964. As of right now, she is 59 years old. Graduated from Harvard Law School and Princeton University. Before becoming the First Lady of the University of Chicago, she practiced law and held a number of positions there. Held the position of First Lady during the presidency of her spouse, Barack Obama, from 2009 to 2017. As First Lady, her priorities included promoting healthy eating, advancing education, and providing assistance to military families. Her highly regarded autobiography, Becoming, which debuted in 2018, went on to become one of the most read political memoirs of the recent past. Her advocacy work and public speaking have continued since her departure from the White House. She has also started campaigns to promote girls' education around the world, such as the Global Girls Alliance. Seen as a role model and source of inspiration, especially for young girls and women, she is highly respected for her poise, intelligence, and dedication to public service. Has won multiple accolades and awards, such as the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the NAACP Image Award, and Grammys for the audio versions of her memoirs. Has an estimated net worth of $70 million, a significant portion of which comes from her speaking engagements and memoirs success. Regarded as one of the most significant and well-liked First Ladies in contemporary American history, having had a long-lasting influence on politics and society, has an estimated net worth of $70 million, a significant portion of which comes from her speaking engagements and memoirs success. Regarded as one of the most significant and well-liked First Ladies in contemporary American history, having had a long-lasting influence on politics and society. 1. From 2009 to 2017, American politician Barack Obama presided as the nation's 44th president. He held the position as the first African American to do so. Born in Honolulu, Hawaii, in 1961, he is 62 years old now. From 2005 to 2008, he represented Illinois as a U.S. Senator before taking office. Prior to that, from 1997 to 2004, he served as an Illinois state senator. Against Republican nominee John McCain in the 2008 presidential contest, running on a platform of hope and change. Won over Mitt Romney in 2012 and was re-elected. During his presidency, he enacted several significant pieces of legislation, such as the Dodd-Frank Financial Reform Law, the Affordable Care Act, Obamacare, and the economic stimulus package designed to combat the Great Recession. In terms of foreign policy, he oversaw the hunt for Osama bin Laden, terminated the American combat mission in Iraq, and mediated the nuclear agreement with Iran. Upon leaving office in January 2017, he had one of the highest final approval ratings of any U.S. president in history, at about 60%. He has continued to be involved in public life since leaving office, writing a memoir, offering commentary, and working on projects via the Obama Foundation. Regarded as a brilliant and captivating leader who revolutionized American politics and set a new precedent as the nation's first Black president. Given the Nobel Peace Prize in 2009 in recognition of his efforts to advance global diplomacy and inter-people collaboration. Has an estimated net worth of $70 million, the majority of which has come from speaking engagements and book deals.